Hello, you guys. Give me just one more second. Oh, there we go. I just moved for a second. I think I had it. Anyways, welcome back to Money Heroes Podcast, Season 4, Episode 48. What's going on, you guys? We're back of another episode of this week. So, thank you for tuning in. Back into Money Heroes Podcast. I think I forgot to put this in the news. So what is going on, everybody? I'm gonna focus. So yesterday, I didn't go to gym. Yesterday, I was supposed to be going there, and I wait for 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, but 2 hours. And I decided to went that, and so I didn't wanted to go. So I'll probably go tomorrow. That's Thursday. So, Brandon, what's going on? Anyways, if you guys new on here, please subscribe to our channel, Money Heroes channel. It will be more content and more stuff. And yeah, you definitely going to be love it very much. So don't forget. If you guys new out here, please join and keep watching our podcast. So tomorrow, I might just go in there to join some friend. I'm on from training for football, and it's coming up at 7. So, if you guys are our biggest fan of football, please come check it out. With my friend, I will join over there. My friend Swing, Norman, Noise, Frenian's Guardian's class, aka Freudian Guardian class. Excuse me. Class, no as squad classroom. And excuse me, I can't speak very well this week, so I can't speak very well. I mean, I could. I am. Let's say we got any over there. So, how's everybody doing today? Um, how's everybody doing so good today? Because yesterday, I was supposed to be going, and then tomorrow. Well, yesterday I was supposed to be going to work yesterday, and I wait outside for one of the staffs to come pick me up for work. I guess I'll probably miss, so I decided to not go in yesterday and stay home and just go into another day. So that's tomorrow, Thursday. So I'm back doing podcast again. So yeah, we had a lot of cool stuff going on. People who is the biggest fan of Fortnite, Power Rangers is in Fortnite. So we got a little bit more content that we like Playmate stories. Even though it's posted on Power, if you guys know, today, sorry, Paramount is also today. It's this month again. So again, happy Paramount. At least we got more content that we was going to have last year because it is not good because of the company and they're not actually posting good. So happy Paramount again. At least we got a little more content that to give us the information. A lot of fans really excited about that. You know, I know a lot of us are not big as a fan. Well, a lot of them play who is Fortnite fans who play Fortnite, and the Power Rangers is official in Fortnite. Cause last time that I watched, it was originally supposed to be going and it never making it. But now they're finally coming to Fortnite. I thought they were coming for it, but they didn't. They only come for XRK, whatever you want. It's based on some dinosaur game or Ice Age game that people who play on that multiplayer players they go on that. But now it's finally coming up, and you see some trailer. I really wish they actually make some live action on that. It it will pretty cool if they did make a live action, and the Zords looks pretty good, even though it's not actually good, but it looks pretty awesome. It's even some of us think it would be a lot, but it's better than it's even better than the once and always. Yeah, it's kind of true. I won't say it is even better, but at least they find somebody with the costume on. Or you can find somebody who is actually make a good material, a good quality of this costume, just like the Japanese one, or the show. But it is looking good so far. I love how they did the lines, and I do love very much. At least they're our biggest fan of Mighty Morphin. The trail looks pretty awesome. I am so happy. It makes me want to watch it every time. But I do wish that they actually make. I do wish that they actually make live answer for real. Not just the only one for the trailer, but live answer for real. Even though it is series. But if they did like live action for real life, it was gonna blow some of our minds. Like explosions. You got a lot of fans who's literally freaked out right now. They are so hyped on, they're going crazy, and they're probably gonna go in there and play this so much. Power Ranger Dino Chargers. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen it. Said it to one of my friends from LC yesterday. I know you guys didn't see me yesterday, Amber and Colin, because I wasn't on my script. Talking up some friends. Basically, at least we got some content around. It looks pretty good so far. I do love the film. I really wish we see live action anyway. But at least we got a trailer of that, blowing the minds commercial of that. Yishu had done a live rats. Yeah, we did. And I did a comment. So shout out to the fan club. Shout out to every single one, and also shout out to IGN. That's my name. Let me make this comment really quick. Check it out. So shout out to IGN for making this content of bringing it out for Fortnite people, and I can't believe it. Crossover trailer with Power Rangers with live action. That is pretty cool so far. You turn into an animation into live action. Almost reminded me of the same of Fat Over in the Game from 2004 movie. They came out to their TV, turned to life, to animation, into live action. Like SpongeBob came out to the water, or turned into cartoons, animation style, turning to live action in real life. So that's just basically on you done with Power Rangers. It's pretty cool. Like fans are really going on. I guess we're going to. No, can't wait to see that. I'm trying to see. Now I thought it was gonna be, even though it's based on the game, but we wish it like Essen. You see some content. speaking of that, Eagles game. That was each one. But you already got one anyway. Yeah. Speaking of that, football is tomorrow at 7. So again, I said this like earlier. I might see check it out with my friend. Going over my friend's stream. Join it. I haven't been here since. I haven't been since because I was busy. So I'm gonna have to cancel one of my friends. Did join over there my college friend over there at Night State for because I the last time I've been to his channel is it's was I guess it's Eagles versus last year Eagle versus Chiefs. So that's when I win. So I might do this again. Very excited. So yeah. My pops teams versus that one. Oh, Brennan is so great for good, I know. But you will see me tomorrow morning. If just one is that for me here. So yeah, at least we got some content of Power Rangers because, like I said, it was disappointed like months ago. Like last year, we never get some content. Like news, especially with Playmates that fans is actually going to buy. Like this is pretty cool, and also shout out to the fan club again because I did watch his videos about it the other day. He did really explain about it. We never get a good, even though the bad card rate looks good, but Money Muffins also sells a lot. But now when he's explaining about it, literally explain about everything. So let's break that down. Now Hasbro was in charge of that, and I know I had to go under an IG review with him, so shout out to him. Bob was worried, man, because you know I will have to make a video about this way and see what my thoughts are. But again, what's your thoughts are? I'm gonna let these fans make the comment, see how you think about it. Cause that was, happening was decided for Disney. One of my friends will be disappointed. Half of them will be happy with Disney, and then some of them will be not happy because of how they might put political stuff in it. And I totally agree and respect that because it depends of these type of boards that we had today, and they doesn't care. They shouldn't have, like they would have had it 20 years ago because of the budget that time. So it's because behind the scenes that time. They almost had it die. Wow, you should have gave him to probably Warner Brothers, MGM, Universal, and I wouldn't be trusting on Lanskins to be, let's be real. Well, my friend, and especially with Paramounts too, and Columbia. They are part of like 3 studios. One is Fox. One is Columbia, and Paramount is another one. So that can be all 3 of Marvels of these movies. So that's perfect. And shout out to aka Comment known as Cosmic Review, Range Review, YouTube. That's pretty excited for that one. Pretty cool that we get some content for this one. For Ian, Gons, Craftsman, what's going on? Yeah, the movie band started making a wink about this the other day because of what's going on behind the scenes and why they want to shut down. And I'm gonna be real and disagree with it a little bit, but here's what I would think if I was in charge of The Simpsons. I would really will probably hire some good actors instead of them thinking about this politicals, not we has that making new stuff, which is just bring back stuff that was good. And fans probably be going on if it wanted to be something because you gotta be honest, like The Simpsons is actually on Conrad Valentine's, and I understand why people give one. And I didn't give one on longer, I give one alone, and that one. So yeah, that's kind of sucks. And I know how movie fans feels about it, but again, you it's never gonna work, isn't it? But again, I rather Fox to be in it, man. Again, I'm serious right now for my opinion. Oh, glad you're good. Doing good so far. Cause oh, the script is finding its ways. I was gonna be finished too, so if I the audio is finished, so I'm gonna start editing it. I already start doing edit it right now. You might see that. Well, not my channel. The Mighty Heroes channel already been produced, so I guess you probably I guess you guys probably already know the script I'm reviewing it, so like again, that will be very excited. The fight scenes will be completely epic. It will be some moments, good moments, romantic moments between Mason and Rosie. Well, you don't know what Rosie is, but Rosie is Mason's girlfriend. I came up with the character of my storyline myself, and I was originally gonna do that fan teaser today, but I was tired. I always watch The Simpsons. Yeah, me too. It was. I remember years ago. It was airing on Fox on TV before Disney bought it. Now it's like it's still on airing on that, but still on Hulu, Disney Plus, and Hulu. But back then, when we was kids, it was airing on television on Fox. That time when Fox used to airing at the time it used to be set independent. Same with same companies before it was before each one white was bought. Oh yeah, it was on CBS. Oh yes, I remember that. I remember watching it on every day when I was a kid. Good times. It was good times. Things haven't changed a bit since we were when I was little, because TV televisions that people who grew up watching on CBD, CW. Oh, nice. Been dying poverty with Dino Chores. Hold on. So this one I'm gonna start and listen to it right away.
Yeah, this one's really exciting. I really, really like what I'm about to hear when it comes to some major updates on the casting of the villains.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, you guys probably already knows that. You guys probably already knows that. Okay, good. No echo. Fast. That's good. You guys probably already knows that that it will be upgrading about what's the costume, the poster will be look like. Well, their script is already finished, so mine will be also be finished pretty soon. So I hope
The Rangers and the
mine will be
Source
complete.
they
Well, not
for the most
actually
part
be
they
Washington.
stick
I
to
wanted to
the
actually
plot.
be really good than
And
this one because their part will be Western, but the only difference is our fight scenes will be probably longer. And
not only that, they're going to be filming in Australia in early January 2026.
Australia,
It's coming out
this
at
is like back then.
10 year, bro. You want a time to be a Power Rangers fan and alive right now.
All right,
Because
so
at some
let's start
point,
revealing this.
we had 5 to 6 years of development for Netflix on the Jonathan Entwistle one. I feel like his version of the Power Rangers reboot was done out of place, out of whack, because to have to focus on Tommy being the Tommy show once again is a red flag to me, and I'm glad that his vision did not work. A lot of us really have faith in Jonathan Entwistle for the most part because ever since the writer's strike happened in 2023, we were really concerned about not having anything to say the least. So, for the most part, I'm just happy that the writer's strike is over. Now, they can get the ball rolling and production going with the Power Rangers.
It's all good, man. I'm very excited to see it. I might see this video later on after this podcast is over. It's all
In the
good.
update right now,
Just
and
doing the
we
revealing
have
it.
yet to hear anything about the cast and the villains and the source and
Wow.
but
But yeah, I am faithing on Johnny's and Tristers too, but that one's pretty stupid. But I gotta agree with them, even though I'm very wanna call this guy out because of my grammar. Like the reboot is as even Dino Fury. Oh, it's a Dino Fury. Want to see my Dino Fury, huh? Power Rangers Dino Fury. Oh man, I got to like.
Power Rangers X Fortnite crossover trailer recently that I read down yesterday, I think you know that if Epic Games were to be in charge of production for the live action Power Rangers series, bringing in a guy with the practical effects and CGI and a guy in the costume, you see the sparks, you see the way that the cinematography was filmed, and they filmed this in California where the command center used to be at. And when they filmed doing pilots for Day of the Dumpster.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I do remember it was yesterday.
In the UK for the upcoming Power Rangers project. I don't know if it's going to be based on Mighty Morphin or it's going to be an original team. But all I know for sure is that the script is done. I can't wait to see what they announce this year. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm out of here.
You know, this is pretty interesting because first I thought it started doing on UK, but now they're thinking about filming on Australia. So it's kind of cool that the guy it's pretty cool that the guy, as we said, that they're going to start filming it in New Zealand. Well, not New Zealand. I meant, not New Zealand, but Australia. And then you guys probably already know why. Basically know why. I was supposed to be set it up. I started. Every now and then, raise your joint. This thing keeps acting up again. Give me 1 second again. Please don't. This thing is driving me crazy. I should never done that. I should have done it on my phone instead of this one. Cool. You know it's very it's not this again. Yeah, this is kind of it sucks, man. Sorry about this inning. Anyways, but at least we got the good content so far. Impact. When I hear about some impact so forth. We and Nasu or we as in sorry. Hold on for a second while I try to go, guys. Give me a second. But we and Ace win. Now, it looks not too perfect, not too bad either. I'll say in the middle that it looks good so far. But it has a good quality polygons, but even though it is based on different like Mighty Morphin. Now, if we really want to make it Mighty Morphin, just base it on the comic book to see how it works. Now, if it's going to be reversible, and it's going to be based on reversible, then why not? The constant. Sorry, I was funny. Reading. It is gonna be based on reversible. Then we also knew that the sequel were on, and I'll say give it a shot. That's what I said. Yeah, I'm sorry that this thing get really messed up, you guys. What a difficult year. Hacker, what's going on? Okay. It's a sweater is a good state or not? Well, we had some people thinking it's not yet. Um, yeah, but it is a good state for I heard it is because it is bunch of animals, good soon, quiet place. Even though it is compared to what my friend, almost reminds of what my friend is with. Like my friend lives on New Zealand. Yeah, yeah, my friend is actually based on sorry, New Zealand. Colin, what's going on? What is going on, Colin? So I had to turn my camera, but just moved it. But yeah, they're filming up New Zealand. The script is already finished right now. I can't wait. Now, whatever we hear some news about it, and I'll say the end of week, we probably can hear something. I turn my camera on really quick. Let me see if I turn this music on really quick. But if you can hear or not, so what should you know? I mean, what's the big deal? But yeah, if you guys please subscribe to my channel and also subscribe to our main YouTube members. Please do. So we probably already know how days could go by here, and again, I'm really sorry about with this whole technology, and I know it literally sucks. Technically, it sucks, but anyways, you know how it is when we didn't give some content than we are now. Now we had a lot of stuff. Unless we can bring some new fans content that we couldn't have had the updates, but at least we got some really good quality updates. My friends are still working on some projects, even though if you guys want to check it out, I will send it to. So shout out to the crew. Oh boy, this thing sucks. Oh, it's not my thing. It's just little thing. Just literally sucks. Pretty cool so far. But anyways, I was originally going to start filming in a fan teaser on my backyard and making like it's going to be a official film. But again, I was tired. But it will be again. It will be posted on Mighty Heroes Entertainment. So don't say no end. So I'll cancel weighing on afterwards. But meanwhile, I better be focused on this. It's pretty cool. Tiger. So far. Oh man, Anthony. It's gonna suck, but yeah. Another upgrade is I'm gonna be starting doing town sales. So, oh yeah, I gotta fix my computer real quick. I had to turn it off again, back on and off again, and it's kind of sucks because I just literally fixed that thing. It's literally sucks right now. Okay. 1 second. Give me just one more. Ooh, I better back up, Willie. There we go. The camera is off back again. I don't so many pop it up that it was just me and myself. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I know the camera is really sucks right now. Back to what I'm saying. Yeah, it's pretty cool that we get to see upcoming news. Yeah, technology again. Cycle. I should wait till later on, but I'll check it out when I get a chance. But other than that, we all heard that the script is finally finished for the reboot. So after that, mine should be ready by pretty soon. Hopefully, goodness, I really should have done that before them. Had that thing done before them. But Once Upon a Hero of a New Rangers will be finished. Okay. So yeah, basing on you got to see get the figures how Power Ranger fans who's good watching on, and also shout out to Brandon Mahilda again. Oh my goodness, friends will freaked out. So, anyways, my upgrade is supposed to be, and I should have done a upgrading video for this month. So I really should do this again, so I could get a chance to do a remake that, so you guys can probably watch that for you guys. So it will be truly awesome. So you guys will probably watch it. Pretty good so far. So based on what you guys know, yeah, take a picture of myself. Hold on, I should never done it. Let's do this one more time. Anyways, sorry I get this whole situation like this. Yeah. There we go. of. Wait a minute. It's the same week as the Power Morphicon of. Not Power Morphicon. Yes. Same week, same end of the week as Town Cellcon. In fact, it will be. And this is really, really that. Wait, you're not doing it. Woody messed up again. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. Again, sorry that this thing keeps messing up again. It's driving me mad. And again, this thing is keep messing up. I don't know what's going on. And second of all, let me just put in a sound events. It's gonna drive me insane, so. There we go. And. Yeah, boo! This is for me in. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous for the technology. So blame this thing here, the PC, this thing here. Cause again, I had a friend who has to blame this people when they work at this project. And this kind of sucks. But somehow we'll get like 2 probably get now on the computer. But I will still doing this one, just in case. I will still doing this one. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. I'm glad you definitely like it because it's pretty cool. So, as soon as we get benefit with this podcast, I might just post another one or soon. So I will take some pictures on it. So. I'll set some stuff, and you guys will definitely love it. So, hold on for 1 second. Okay. What is the weather and temperature today? Here it goes.
In Salisbury tonight, expect a high of 73 and a low of 67.
Of course, it will be raining, so at least it's not bad out there. I get to able to go outside and start filming really quick before gets darker. I love doing this so much. Alright. Gabriels, aka Zena's King. What's going on, man? The second time he came, actually, it would be his third time he came over here. I know, and this over there, too. Give us some updates. Fortnite is coming up. Power Rangers Fortnite is there. And then we got some content that's coming up by next the end of the week of this month. That will be the 29th. I'm doing good. Hope everything's anything. Yeah, I'm doing good so far. Still working on the script, and then after that, I'm probably gonna have to do outside. Go outside in the backyard and start filming in fan teaser. Well, I will take you guys for a fan teaser, right? And yeah, it's not gonna be posted on my channel. It will be posted on my other channel. Money here is entertaining it, so you guys will definitely gonna want to be a special treat. So give me just one more minute. Be right back. I'm gonna show you guys this plot that I'm gonna use. I was virtually gonna get the Japanese one, but the thing about it is I was gonna cosplay too, but this thing's so expensive, and second, it is totally such. So yeah. I'm just Fortnite making Power Rangers thing good and really hyped for your content. Oh yeah, definitely, man. You definitely will love it, man. It's gonna be going so crazy. You guys even know it's gonna be pre-production of the audio drama, audio series, or audio book of pre-production of Money Heroes Entertainment. That's owned by me. I'm the one who collect this, so that will be excited. The short films will be that I'm still working on it, and I've been working on trying to think what the fight scene's gonna be looking good. I'm trying to make it as decent. But yeah, this is gonna be so much hard, and definitely fans will definitely gonna love it. And I did make the one like a year ago, so you're definitely gonna love it. And I always started to set out on my phone or my computer. So yeah, you guys will be definitely so. Trying to see if yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I will show you my stuff really quick so I can set it up for that. I didn't do a video on that. I really wish I could do that, but I was originally going to get the plot one from the show, but again, it's so expensive that time. Last year, and it kind of sucks because of this company and the board that thanks to CEO. I mean, it would have been different if we done different ways, but here it is. The thing. Clone or Dino Fury Saber, and I was originally supposed to get the Japanese one, saying is that flipping up, and I was supposed to get the plot one too, along with two, but again, so expensive, and that's why I decided to get this. It's not cheap, so expensive. And saying is that this one. Here's the thing. Before we get into it, this is my Beast Morpher stuff. Hold on for 1 second. This one is my Beast Morpher thing, and Beast at Sword, and Hasbro. But here's the thing, I got it from that store from Goodwills. Other day, one of our staff members took us over there on take us around of community, of volunteer and stuff. See, we can advise some cool stuff we can do. It's really fun. But anyways, they take us around the store, and guess what they have here that time? Well, it's only one. It's not like they had multiple like store does or online, but this one they only had. So I had to like to get this thing, and it works. And just like that. Whoa, careful with my computer. And it's pretty cool. And if you keep doing that, it does make a different sound. So I want to make 2 sounds and make switch sounds like that. And it's pretty cool. And does almost bigger than this one, longer than this one I'm at. And this one that they had it in the store. They take us on the commute almost like a couple months ago. I went there and other staff. They take us over there when I'm at in my state. And I forgot what his name there. I'm trying to figure it out. So I might have to take a picture. That's cool. Yeah. Thanks, man. I mean, this one I got it for Pizza City. And I was originally supposed to get it from not Amazon, but B's eBay, the Japanese one. When the same size, same essence of this, but the difference opened up. But it's so expensive, so I would have had my daughter to buy me one. The thing is that I would have had the plot version one, but unfortunately it's so expensive, and you know why, that I couldn't get the soups and stuff. And I will make a video probably later on soon I'm doing that. But this one that I got like a couple months ago, and it was pretty cool that I'm really excited for this one, so I will do a fan feel for this on my backguards. See, just so you guys will think about it. Pretty cool, and I got this from, like I said earlier, I got it from the thrift stop called Basil, or not Basil, Helio. It's not like the game, it's a store. They called it for the reason, but it's not actually like, it's like from the video game, but it's a store. It's a difference between that, the game and the store. But Halo, they called it, and it's actually a thrift store that they had sales of stuff. The same stuff that they have for other stuff, but it's cheap. It's the thrift store is actually cheaper than the stores like Walmart, Target, Amazon, all of them, especially eBay. It's even cheap than this one, and you know, it's painted is off, so I might well customize it and repaint it. Put like cover up that to paint this, make this looks pretty good what it was before a couple of years ago. And I forgot what is it. Maybe it's like Voltron. It could be Voltron. If I'm not mistaken, it could be Voltron. I'm not sure, but that's what I figures. But I will probably will look it up and see if this is a Voltron sword or Voltron sword, something like that. I don't know. It's not. It can't be Voltron because it could be something else. Like I know this thing is different, and I'm trying to figure it out for. But it's kind of cool that the Zords is actually from Hasbro. Was it from something else? Maybe it's heads He-Man Warrior. I'm not sure. Could be that. I don't know. I'm trying to really figure out what franchise is from. Unless I could look this up on there. I don't know, it's Fortune or that, or it could be something else. Other friends like Power Ranger that disguises or whatever. But you might find it out. So yeah, these are the three swords. Mine's that's the ones over there. That type of props or whatever you want to call them, plot things. Well, this one's actually a toy. This one's actually kind of like a prop, but I will paint them. This one's actually too, but I will use the next one. Maybe like a power-up saber. A power-up saber Zord mode. They call her a sword saber, but I would call it like use it as a power-up saber. Like, give me an example of Ninja Storm, for example. Ninja Storm had power-ups mode that you could power up your saber to power up, and you could base it on you can base it on use it for attack the monsters, so yeah, definitely it's pretty cool so far. You know how it is, and it's pretty cool so far. And know it. Oh, it's Transformers. I thought it was like it was Transformers. It was definitely Transformers, and I didn't realize that I got the Transformers one. But maybe I probably would customize it and turn it into something else. Who knows? But it's Transformers, and yeah, Ultimate Supply. I didn't know that I had Ultimate Zord. Like, I had no idea. But yeah. So these are for Transformers. I didn't notice at the time until I looked this up. So yeah. Let's see what we got here. Ninja Storm is a good. Should have season 2. Yeah, it should have. Yeah, I agreed. It should have season 2, and I agree. Like, Ninja Storm last weekend, and I want Ninja Storm. Like, I had one, but I want to miss the coin, so I had watched Ninja Storm, and it is pretty great so far. I did watch some scenes of the fight scenes, and that was really awesome so far. Even though when I first watched Ninja Storm teaming up with Power Rangers, it's not even based on, well, it's all original feelings of the teamwork. It's not based on Super Sentai, but it's based on the original series. It's really cool. But yeah, I agree with you. We could have had um second 2 seasons, but the thing about it is it's based on Super Sentai and it goes on order to order. If you ask one of my friends, they probably can tell you. You know, my crew, the team, a Mighty Heroes team, probably said Disney wanted this, but you and Abu and the other side went ahead. But I do need to make a video about this way, you know. Well, not this way, but Saturday, so I can start making a, making disagreeing Power Rangers. What is our favorite? What eras they would want? Cause I'm actually the Jedis guy myself. But yeah, Ninja Storm is also great. Died on Donor is also good because we had Tommy Auditor, and I was originally was upset with that not being there as a kid, but now I'm understand why, and I love Ethan the most. And I had to make another video too because, I want to give the credit for Brad. Let's do Brad. I think it's his name is. Yeah. Brandon, even though that guy was actually, what's useless, but now, I give him a lot of credit for what he did. Disney was cheap at the time. Yeah. Well, they moved to New Zealand for a reason. Probably my friends. Yeah, I never noticed because I was only a kid then, and I never noticed the behind the scenes what's going on. I wish I knew it if I had internet then I probably understand. No why. I know it's we didn't have internet then, but I understand now. We noticed that it was cheaper that time. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Why almost half of the fans probably do agree, and some of them would disagree with you. Especially my team and Sky too. Well, you probably don't know Sky, but you've been watching times. I already know that probably disagree. But yeah, they probably, and it's gonna be hilarious on Swing. What's me earlier. But yeah, do you know what you mean? They were actually cheap because when they're trying to buy Power Rangers in 2001, and a while back they bought Power Rangers, and it was, I wanted to say, if I'm not mistaken, I did say that when they bought Power Rangers back in 01, and then later on after they moved it to New Zealand because it was originally supposed to be something else, like a Civil War fight scenes of East Rangers, but they canceled it, and it should have done always, but it would have been different than it, because if we asked one person, also St. John, Hatsugan was originally supposed to be for new team. When Billy and Tommy became in the Doctor on that, it was supposed to be the new team. It was supposed to be both, actually. It was supposed to be 2 ways. I don't know why they should have done 2 ways instead of 1. Good, but I rather for them to do 2 ways instead of 1. Because, on my opinion, because it would have been a lot easier. But the only issue is they were so cheap because. And I get you when you mean, and now I realize when you understand what you mean, because they were so cheap. The reason why they were so cheap because the budget was low and they don't have enough money. Because when all said and done, shout out to him. When they're trying to plan it at that time, it was originally supposed to, I guess, somehow reason they would cancel it instead of doing one freaking thing. So that's the reason why they doing Ninja Storm. Instead of that, they should have done all of them instead of one sign at once. But again, they're so cheap, and you were right about it. That's the reason why they were so cheap at the time. But they were, even though it had some problems and we couldn't have had it as good, quality good, like based on the movie, thanks to the war. They don't want any new movies anymore after that, so they sold it to someone. But speaking of that, I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. Yeah, they were so cheap at the time. I agreed. Because of the budget, low budget, and they had to move it to New Zealand. That's why the first time they moved to, that's when Avery was with. He probably should have known. If they would put some more action with the story and Power Rangers in the movie, would have made more money. They would. They would have had it that time. They would. They would have had it that time because of the single fact that we couldn't. They wouldn't have had that because they should have reason why. And it could have worked. They could have done all at once when I'm explaining it for all these fans. But movie friends of mine, half of the friends, some of the members will probably sometimes agree with me. Some of them will probably disagree. But it would have been worth if they should have done that. But let's get real, because Disney was actually good, but not what it was today. For cornering off my friends. Actually, you probably would get mad at them for that. But yeah, you probably get mad at them for that. You probably get mad at them, but not way mad, but disagree. Actually, let's just say that. Disagree. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. And not only that, I really hope, because at that time when they first bought this franchise from that time, and speaking of that, it was originally supposed to be at animation when it was the 15th anniversary. It was originally supposed to be at animation that time, but it was canceled. Remember when Power Rangers Super Legend? It was basically supposed to be happening at that time. Well, I used to play that, but we're talking about the animation. Not only for the animation for Zun, we're talking about Disney when they're originally trying to plan on it and they're canceled everything. Somehow they canceled because of the one budget. They would have put at that too, so let's not forget the animations at that time too. They were so cheap, like they should have had more and more and more money. And maybe there was a push some more. But they don't want to do it because of that. They could have just done an animation movie or series or miniseries. Yeah, like Power Rangers Super Legend. Like it almost felt like an animation. It would have been animation. Like it was originally supposed to be anime if we were working on one guy's channel, but they somehow being cheap. Well, it's not Disney's fault. It's actually the board and executive producer or people who was in it at that time, who was actually sold. I don't get why Disney make one decisions sometimes what to put in the money. I agree, but it's the people who's in it behind the scenes that was in it. It was people who was in it didn't want to do with Power Rangers because of they're trying to make it so hard that they good with Power. I mean, they are doing quality good, and I understand it, but they. But on top of that, they are making the one dumb decisions instead of pushing more punches around here, and they should have done that. But they want to wait till now instead of them doing back then. They should have done that. Maybe it would have been really different and good again as than it was today. But here's the thing. I don't know if you noticed it. It's because of the whitish swais at the time. Oh man. It's because at that time I did look this stuff up. It was whiter. I think it's reason why because of the whiter swais that time. That's the reason why. But I guess the reason it's all because of the whiter swais that time. It's not only for 2 years. It's happening for decades. It's been doing it for years since the 1930s or 1940s. But it's been here for a long time. But at that time, when they're doing the whiter swais and get some actors wanted the money or not because of sense and sense, you know what I mean? But Disney making one of the senses, and they should have done that really good instead of you want to put the money for that one. And they should have had it played there too when Abe at when he's at when Disney bought moving to New Zealand, and I wish they would have had played there at that time. Like over 20 years ago, Disney is supposed to be having played there too, and that time it was going to be. When I make this wall, a while back, when I make this video about what you guys think, it's supposed to be a parade there at that time when Disney bought, and then not only for New Zealand but U.S. also too. We always have a parade here. But that didn't actually happen. But like we lucky, my friend, Abe had Star Wars parade, but we couldn't have had not only for some, we couldn't have had a Power Rangers parade here, New Zealand, and a few other friends. At least we got a lot of good content of Super Sentai and Japan that they really do good with Power Rangers a lot. Because we don't know what's going on with these companies nowadays. And I might have to make a video about it later on. And see what you guys think about Hasbro being in charge. We be back to be in charge. Whoa. But yeah, I will have to show you guys what it should have been happening a long time. And this Dark Power Ranger sequel necklace is quite. It's been 2 years, and that stands for Dark. Yeah, now this is ever since the last CGO passed away. Let me just send you this video right away and see what you think about it, because a while back, when months ago, when Hasbro is done with Power Rangers, when Hasbro was been done with Power Rangers, had people are very, they're changing their minds. It's because they got a new CGO, or they probably still had this CGO again. Let's be real. It was virtually supposed to be Paramount. I was mad that time because I really want MTM to build it. And my friends want Warner Brothers. But I'm definitely gonna have to argue with that way on. Not Warner Brothers, but Universal. Universal. You guys probably think it will be WB, but I feel so on them. This is like a couple months ago before they sold it. 7 months ago before Disney, now that Disney and I guess they probably proved them wrong, but they'll probably get mad because they're gonna be booed. And I do agree, cause it's not that matter of fact. Like, why they should have kept it many years ago, cause we could have had this done. That's the reason why. That's the reason why we could have had. That's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, that's one thing I'm worried about is get these fans what they want. That's one day that we want the fans. Get them fans what they want. Because when JDF, before he passed away, this is why is Dino Dunner is your favorite? That's a good question, because you know why Dino Dunner is my favorite? Because Dino Dunner was, I don't know, probably because of the character, like Agent James was a second generation, and based it on dinosaurs, and I do love the suit so much, especially the blue one. And do love the Zorns a lot, especially with famous moments with the fight scenes, Super Dino Mode, Battle Mode, and the team-ups with Ninja Storm. It's based on original monsters like Massacon. That's what I love about Dino Thunder, is based on the good moments. By the way, what is basically your Power Ranger series, your favorite Power Ranger series from each seasons? Because first we got Mighty Morphin, because I know it is Power Month. So what is your guys' favorite? We know Kevin is love Ninja Storm. I love Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder. Two dinosaurs of all times. Actually, Dino Thunder is actually my favorite of all times. Well, before that, it was based on Mighty Morphin, because I watched Mighty Morphin all the times, because fans love Mighty Morphin, who go up with Mighty Morphin all the times because it's a record of Mighty Morphin all times. Sell toys the most, especially this thing that I love. And can I make this really clear that I know you guys gonna be sucked right now, and hold on, really quick. I know you guys will be really shocked right now, but guess who just followed me? Like, I'm not really kidding. Like, I'm just really tuning right now. So, what is your favorite? I have Money Morphin, then Zeal, Wild Force, and others. Awesome, man. Cool. Even though a lot of us has a movement, no one's gonna do that. And Andrews, Saturday Andrews, who is also your favorite? And nice. Hopefully, if I get this done streaming, not streaming, but podcast. I gotta start doing some filming of the fan teaser. But he finally got his suit, and I'm glad he did. So shout out to him. It's been a while, so late. But, anyways. But guess who's following me? I'm gonna show you this, cause you guys will probably suck, and I will tell you guys a story. Like, first Walter Jones, and I made a comment, he loved it. This dude is also a legend because of his music, based on his music of all times. And this is crazy. It's not a joke. It's really a joke. So I know everybody's favorite is in. So his is Mighty Morphin Zeal. Waiting for everybody votes tonight. I know Brandon loved Dino Charge and Dino Fury. So, let me just show you guys. And speaking of Mighty Morphin, because people are going to be freaked out, I'm going to have to share screen this. Not share screen this, but let me turn this. Switch, not switch again, but switch the camera. Like, when I post on this, guess who follows me? Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but Walter Jones is really right here, man. Well, yeah, I know it's kind of crazy. I had to make a video for this one. This is crazy. Like, Walter Jones from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the guy who actually likened it to is the one who plays Wild Force, Black, Jack, Gunzerman, Senior, Wild Force, Black, who plays Danny. And this is crazy. And I will show you this, that I also went through there. You meet Mighty Morphin, Austin St. John, Walter Jones. I'm sorry that you couldn't see that. Yeah, that's awesome either. Stay on dude, and also with the cast members, and you see actually. But his all-time favorite is Austin St. John, including Jack too. Those two favorites is also like greatest. And then this one is on fire. That's fire. I know, right? I know. This is a really crazy story. He just messaged, so I just wanted to post on that. Yeah, Mott's known. Ethan James. I'm screaming on him every time because of I'm screaming so much because I wanted to beat this game and I want to play his character too, bring back his old days. Like, remember Walter Jones? I will tell you this video in a minute. And you got it from Brandon, who plays SPD Jack. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. The blue helmet is very good. I really want to wear it so bad. But I want, especially player's character, very good. Like, also shout out to him. Mayman went to London, and I just want to post on that. Yeah, this is crazy. I got liked by 2 people. Actually, 3. Actually, 4. 1, Austin St. John. 2 is Brandon Hill. 3 is based on I'm trying to think. 3 is Brandon Hill. Ah man, 3 is Brandon Hill. Blake Foster for Turbo. I got liked by him. He liked my comments, and I told him he's my all-time favorite, even though, and he loves it so much. And for Walter Jones, and the one who plays Wild Fortress, Jack. Those are the people that was fun, and I'm so excited. Really excited for that one, and this is really nuts. And he basically loved my comic. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, but he has to come to my podcast and start doing it, and well, I had to post on it right now. Like, I'm very serious right now. Today's Power Month, so I wanted to do a special for that. Like, I don't know when, but whatever the days that they want to do Power Month, I don't know. I had to make a post on it so I can somehow whatever to let's see. This is driving me crazy, and I really want to answer soon. So if you guys want to come up with questions of actors or something like that, yeah, please do. Because we definitely need to bring some actors, whatever the days. I'm probably going to have to cancel the days because I got to tell Chris. So, one of our staff, I'm at work, that I'm going to have to cancel today because I'm going to start doing interview. But Friday, well, I can't miss my talent show. Very excited about that. Can't miss my talent show very much, and this is the reason why I'm gonna blame them so much. If the script is finished right now, guess what? We're about to have some of these surprise people, and you're definitely going to be so much hype up. Like, you may not, I may not have connect. Well, of course, Avion had connections, but he only have him, who plays Diana Charles Black. But if anyone you guys wanted to have message for me for the actors, or basically had them comment or my community comments, I had to tell them I'm very, very, very excited and contact me. We may not get a chance with the actors, but this is going to be very excited for that. This is going to be Power Month. Because we know Danes is gonna be literally awesome, man. So let's speak later. This is gonna be very exciting for this one. Um, I'm trying to see if we get a lot of the doctors to come by there as possible. Let's see. Mercury. Like the guy who plays yeah, shout out to him and shout out to everybody, man, because this guy has been one of my mirrors for a very, very, very long time, and I gotta say, it's pretty cool so far that we get a chance in there. So yeah, that's basically it. Um, so yeah, talent show will be coming up the end of the week. I might play some guitar. I'm playing a guitar called Heroes. Excuse me, the Heroes of Destiny of the Light. That's what I'm gonna be playing with my electric guitars. I've been playing for 12 years by now. So keyboard, if you guys know, I got my keyboard now. I've been playing for like a year or two. And I gotta go outside and start filming it so I can do a teaser. But that will be very excited about everything, so it's really cool. I'm very, very, very excited about everything because everything, even though I'm very excited for everything, so yeah, that is it for that. Unless we get some upgrading news for this power much. Very excited for anything, so thank you guys for this. So that is it for this week. Not this week. This day that episode. Episode next will be another episode if we have some upgrading news. So I don't know when. Any more questions before we start in this podcast? Before I go outside and start filming in this fan teaser, and I was originally supposed to be doing this morning. So yeah, I might do it today, and then it will be release it tomorrow, between tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? It will be released between these two, so think again. Think again. So yeah, so thank you guys for this. If you guys know on here, please subscribe it over there in our channel. Not only that, make sure you subscribe on one of our fan Money Heroes members. So let me give you this shout out to anybody who listens shows up. You always will get a shout out Money Heroes shout out for this one. Shout out to the two brothers from LLC and a friend of mine. Brandon and Colin. Shout out to these guys. Okay, let's get one more before we get wave here. Before I get way to start filming. Shout out to Freddy and Colin's classroom. Iger, shout out to him. I gotta start doing some kind of stuff. I know I just watched some very first ones because you know I'm editing like that. But if it was a studio, it would have been so much different. It would have been so different. If it was the studio, it would have been so different. Just I gotta say, if it was the studio, it would have been so different. And now, here we go. I'll start doing some planchets. By the way, a ritual. It's a different variant. Beast State. Pretty excited for that one. But yeah, very excited for that one. Yeah, so shout out to, let's see, shout out to the two brothers again. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to him again, who make this comment. And also shout out to a main friend. Also shout out to him, one from on the team that I always talk to him every time. We keep in touch. Shout out to Kilius, aka Zing. I can't pronounce it. Zanila's King. Also, sorry, I didn't see Nashville. Let me face that one more time. AKA Nashville King. There we go. Sometimes I cannot pronounce, or I can't really speak very, or pronounce it very, like, I'm gonna have to look on Google Transport, and they might have to pronounce for me. So yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to everybody from other team. This is one day an honor to be a Power Rangers fan for this month, the Power Month. So happy Power Month today. We'll do part 3. I'm gonna keep doing part 3 again for Power Month, because Power Month is also here. So I will do part 3, even though people are making some content of Power Rangers or what. So will be very excited for this one, so give me 1 second. Zip. I just like to keep doing that. Starting to work. What I did with the key. Sorry, just having them close to everybody. Oh, it's there in the whole time. I didn't even notice that. Oh, anyways. Back to us. Benemorph. And now we start doing morphs. So we start doing fan films. And it will be, and again, it will be, yeah. It would definitely be in, got real clicky, so I don't know what's going on. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to change my email or something like that. But anyways, that is all for that. And before we go, you know what time it is. Alright, and before we go, Smurfer time! Dynamite! Dynamite! Climb up forward! Oh yeah. The reason why I keep doing it, because we're doing it for JDL Legacy, known as the Green Wings of Dumb Times, which is please. The Legacy always keeps on going. Stan Lee, who created Marvels. Also, the last CT off Hasbro, Brian Glennon, also the Legend of Stuff, who also the last thing of that, who created this coming up alongside the Legacy of the Blotters, Alan, rest in peace. The non-Legend of Stuff, Walt Disney, or Disney Jr., and yeah. Next part 3, another book for this week from Power Mutt will be coming up, and this will be very, very, very excited for this one, so don't forget, you guys would definitely be loving this, so you will never forget, you know how it goes for this, so yeah. Very, 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 very excited for this one. Yeah. You would definitely be very excited for this one, and definitely, yeah. Definitely very excited for this one, and gotta say, that would definitely be pretty cool so far, and yeah. Next week episode, not next week episode, but this week episode, on next episode of Friday on episode 49, will be another part 3 of Power Months. See if we got an upgrade news, and I hope you guys are very excited. I hope you have a great day. It's your host, Shimon Warren's Power Ranger. They call me Shamer, Power Ranger here. This is it for this day episode. Next episode will be coming up, and episode 49. And just remember, be strong, believe in yourself, and prepare for it. And I'll see you guys next episode of Mighty Heroes.